compare. When I thought all was gone, you were there. A million times you've done a million things, none such compares to Calvary. No other love can compare. You bear the cross for me, way back on Calvary. Lord, you stretched out your hand, gave life to sinner man. I can go on and on about your works, about the countless things you've done. No other love can compare. No other love can compare. When I thought all was gone, you were there. A million times you've done a million things, none such compares to Calvary. No other love can compare. You made a way for me before I could think or see. Lord, time and time again, you gave another chance. I can go on and on about what you've done. Through grace and mercy, the victory's won. No other love can compare. No other love can compare. When I thought all was gone, you were there. A million times you've done a million things, none such compares to Calvary. No other love can compare. What love?
People ask me about it all the time. What do you mean when you tell us to love these people who are beating on us and bombing our houses and kicking our children around? What in the world do you mean when you say love such people? And I always have to stop and try to define the meaning of love in this area. And interestingly enough, Greek philosophy comes to our aid at this point. There are three words in the Greek language for love. One of them is the word eros. Now eros is a sort of aesthetic love. It has come to us to mean a sort of romantic love, and so we all know about eros. We've experienced it, we read about it in the beauties of literature. Then the Greek language talks about phileo, which is another level of love. It is an intimate affection between personal friends. On this level, we love because we are love. We love people that we like. This is friendship. Then the Greek language has another word called agape. Agape is more than romantic love. Agape is more than friendship. Agape is not something affectionate. Agape is understanding, creative, redemptive goodwill for all men. It is an overflowing love which seeks nothing in return. Theologians would say that it is the love of God operating in the human heart. And when one rises to love on this level, he loves men not because he likes them, but he loves every man because God loves him. He goes on, and so he rises to the level of hating the system rather than the individual who is caught up in that system. He loves the person and hates the evil deed. And I think this is what Jesus meant when he said love your enemies. And I'm happy that he didn't say like your enemies, because it's pretty difficult to like some people. It's difficult to like people bombing your home and threatening your children and kicking you about, but Jesus says love them, and love is greater than life. Love is understanding, creative, redemptive goodwill for all men. And somehow, more and more I've come to believe this, that this is the way that we will get out of this dark night of oppression.
And that God loves everybody. I don't care who you are. He has the hairs of your head numbered. He sees the sparrow fall. He's interested in you, and He loves you. Now, there are several Greek words that are translated love. Eros means sensual love, sexual love. Phileo means friendship love, the love that I would have for a friend. But when the writers of the New Testament were trying to find a word that would describe the love of God, they invented a new word. Agape. The divine love. A love that we cannot know outside of God. There is no love that you can think of in human relationship comparable to the love that God has for you and that God has for me. God loves you. I don't deserve such love. I'm a sinner. I've broken God's law. I failed Him 1,000 times. I know that's the beauty and the greatness and the thrill of God's love, that no matter what you've done, He loves you. For God so loved the world, the black world, the white world, the yellow world, the red world, the rich world, the poor world, the uneducated world, the educated world. And He loves us all the same. God loves you. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I want us all to say it together. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life.